Hello class, my name is Robert Craven and I am your instructor for this class, Statistics 535. Sometimes students have said, I have not done well in math in the past and I'm a little anxious about this class. Let me give you a few comments from other students who have taken this class. One student said, as a person who always struggled with statistics, I was very pleased with the help that I received in the course. Another student said the course was rigorous but not overwhelming. Workload was evenly distributed across the workshops and expanded my knowledge and abilities in the area of statistics. A third student said, this has been the most enjoyable class of the program. Let's take a look at the class as it's set up in Learning Studio. If we scroll over here to the far left column under course information, we will find the dates of each workshop, the beginning date and the ending date. So, for example, if the class or if the workshop begins on a Tuesday, then that means the workshop would end the following Monday at 11:59 p.m. All assignments will be submitted by 11:59 p.m. on Monday. If we scroll down here to IWU resources, we'll see there are a number of APA resources, and there's a tutoring resource link called Smart Thinking. Smart Thinking is a 24/7 online tutoring service that has tutors available that could help you with problems that you're working on in the class. My recommendation is to schedule your appointments in advance for the Smart Thinking. You might want to, if you think you're going to use this tutoring service, contact them shortly after the class starts and schedule appointments for the future. We teach statistics in this class using Excel. One of the benefits of Excel is that it reduces the amount of math calculations that you will need to make. And also Excel is an industry standard. And in addition to Excel, we will use two Excel add-ons. One is the Data Analysis Tool Pack, and the other is the PHStat. And there are instructions on how to load each of those. The Data Analysis Tool Pack comes with Excel. You just have to load it onto your worksheet or workbook. Let's go down to Workshop 1. Each of the workshops are set up the same way. There's a reading, there's a devotion, which you will post to and receive a score. There's a discussion, which you will post to and receive a score. There's a quiz for each workshop. There's a Dropbox for your homework, and the last Dropbox is the Dropbox for your research project. Of course, does require the completion of a research project. Each week of the class, you will submit a segment of the research paper. Let's just look at the reading. Oh, I might also add that several of the workshops have an additional Dropbox in that there is an additional paper or a case study that you will need to complete for that particular workshop. Not all workshops have that, but several of them do. Under the reading for workshop 1 are the chapters that you will read the first week. So the first week you'll read chapters 1, 2, and 3. At the end of each chapter is an Excel guide, and I would encourage you to work through the Excel guide. It walks you through completion of the graphs and charts and statistics that are discussed in the chapters. Under Workshop 1, there are a number of videos that you will want to review regarding PHStat and the Data Analysis Tool Pack. There's some videos on how to create charts in Excel and PHStat, and there's some PDF files that you'll will definitely want to review also here. Let's take a look at the quiz. When you go to complete the quiz, it will take you out of the Learning Studio environment, and it will take you to the MyStat lab. And you will have a quiz each week. The quizzes are timed at 120 minutes, and you will have 2 opportunities to complete the quiz. Your highest score on the quiz will be recorded in Learning Studio. Of course, you do not have to take the quiz twice, but if you choose to do so, or if you desire to do so, you may. Prior to taking the quiz, there are practice exercises that you will complete. And this is called the MyStat Lab Study Plan. And these are practice problems that are similar to the ones that are on the quiz. You may take these practice problems as often or as many times as you want. However, you do have to achieve a completion rate of 50% success on the practice problems before the system will give you access to the quiz. Let's go under Dropbox 1.5 where the homework is. There are instructions on how to identify your homework each week. So you will name your homework in the following manner: last name underscore first initial underscore stat 535 underscore workshop number. So the example here is Jones underscore K underscore stat 535 underscore WS1 underscore 1.5. And as I said, each week you would name your workshop for that respective week. There are some homework submission requirements. Let's look at those quickly. Okay, so for each workshop, so for example, here's workshop 1. You will have an individual worksheet for each problem. So for example, the first problem is 1.31, second problem is 1.32, etc. And then here is a show your work. What that means is that, for example, if you were calculating the average score for a set of values, and you place your average, for example, in this cell here, 18.2, if one were to click on the cell where the value is, you'll see in the formula bar on the top that the formula that you use to obtain that average is placed there. So that's what is meant by show your work. If we click on each of those cells, you'll see that the formula appears. Okay. Let's look at the last work, Dropbox. This is the 1.6. This is the research project. There is there are data sets that you will select from for the completion of your research project. So if you click on the project data sets, it will take you to well, let's just do that quickly. Project data sets. And there are 4 data sets. Look over those and see which one that you would like to use for your research project. In your first week, you will submit me that information. Now let's move down to the My Stat Lab, which is underneath the workshop 6 link. And there's a browser check. You will want to run the browser check. This is just to make sure that your computer is set up to interact with the Learning Studio environment. There's My Stat Lab study plan. There's a multimedia library that has multimedia that's attached for each chapter of the text. And here's a PhStat link. When you click on that, it will take you to the PhStat with instructions on how to load PhStat onto your computer. Across the top in the red, there's a tab here called Doc Sharing, and I will post each week information in there for you. I will post example exercises that are similar to the problems that you will work on in your homework. And this first week, I've posted a number of YouTube videos that I created that walks you through creation of charts and graphs and the statistics that are used in workshop 1. There's a tab for bibliography. There's nothing there now, but from time to time I will post journal articles in there that are relevant to the particular workshops. That is pretty much it. I will post my cell phone number in Learning Studio for you. Please contact me by cell phone or by email if you have any questions. I respond quickly to calls and to email messages. I look forward to working with each of you, and I wish you the best of success, and may God bless you as you continue your studies at Indiana Wesleyan and throughout this course. Okay, have a great day, and I'll be talking with you later. Take care. Bye-bye.